was I wanted to go into I wanted to help people that have dealt with abuse, whether it be sexual or mental. And this is all based off of my experience as well. Growing up, I've been pretty much kept inside at home because of some sexual abuse that happened within the family. And of course, my mom, she thought she was protecting me. She didn't want to let me expand, if you will. So growing up, I've dealt with quite a bit of things, and including when my parents would say, "Hey, you wouldn't be able to do this." So what I would do is I would prove them wrong. So I would be like, "Hey, I want to go and do this." Like, for example, when I wanted to move from the house and actually have my own place. One of the things my mom would tell me is that I wouldn't be able to make it on my own. But with that being said, like, I technically wasn't alone. I also had my husband with me at the time. When I was living with my parents, another thing that happened was there was always arguing between my mom and my stepdad. And it was pretty much he kept on belittling her. Well, it came to a day where I had just enough of it, and I stood up to him. And till this day, I still remember him telling me that I should stay out of it because it was none of my concern. And of course, what I had told him back was, she is my mom. She is a concern to me. And ever since then, I've actually became more blunt, if you would want to use that term of words. And I've just been proving them wrong. I've been going out and I got my own car. They wouldn't really let me drive, so I got my own car with my income tax. And from there, I used my car and went and got my license. Another thing is, shortly after that, I actually got my own place. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. Prove them wrong. That's the best thing you can do, is prove them wrong. Prove to yourself that you can do this. Now, as far as, say, the sexual abuse, the worst thing that can ever happen to you is have somebody in your legit family pretty much do it to yourself. And then try to bring in more family members. It's one of the worst things ever. I remember spending some time trying to get my brother to understand that our dad is no longer in our life. Trying to explain to him, look, because in the end, my brother was the one that actually spoke up. I told him, look, if you didn't say anything, what do you think could have happened to me? I can't tell you how many times it went through my head what could have happened to me. So I'm glad he spoke up, because I was told by my own dad that nobody would believe me. So since then, I've used that experience as a learning experience. Being an empath, I can pick up on certain energies. And usually when I pick up on certain energies, I could tell, hey, something's not right with this person. So I wouldn't even, I'd try to stay away from them. But to go back to what I was saying originally is I want to be able to help anybody that's lived within abusive relationships or abusive family impacts, anything that deals with like sexual abuse, mental abuse. But I have been being called to take up mediumship as well. But I'm going to start off with if anybody needs any help with dealing with abuse and all. And then I'm going to work my way up to mediumship. At this point, if anybody would be interested in giving me a try, that would actually be great. I also am a practicing witch. I have some tarot cards. I've been told multiple times after doing readings that I needed to make a TikTok account. I just haven't done it yet. But this will be my first posting to actually get my foot out there. So if anybody's interested, just let me know. Again, my name's Kimberly. And you guys have a great day, and I love you all. Thank you.